Okay, so here we are again. In previous playtesting of level 4, the heroes were, let's say, were so close to finish the quest pack. They reached the central room, the last room, the combat against Hinsgrim and Delzarron, and the rest of the Dark Company, but they were not able to finish alive the quest, so the heroes, I mean. So yeah, in my opinion, even though the quest pack is affordable for a party of heroes, let's say who had only finished the game system campaign, okay, which is the main objective, I think it's affordable. However, the playtestings I have done up to now have been so, let's say, conservative. The heroes have visited all the rooms of the 4 levels. They have searched for treasure in all rooms of the four levels. I used to play conservative with them. They have, let's say, they have followed all the paths. I have forced to fall down in some traps, which probably an experienced player would have never fall there. Okay, but this is a playtesting. This is not a. I have not been playing. I have not been playing on any moment like a real, let's say, a real players would play this quest. Okay, probably real players had skipped some areas of the dungeon once they have, for example, once they found the east gate, so they could have just passed to the level 4 through the east gate, which is a shorter path. I mean, there are many ways to, the heroes could have taken many decisions to avoid spending so much resources before the final battle, which is here in the central room. And moreover, in the last playtesting, I didn't play with the Magical Quarrel, right? The artifact found on this room. So I decided to playtest again just the final battle, okay? Just to see again what could have happened if I had played differently during the battle, okay? And the starting point that I have taken is exactly the same before the heroes enter the central room. Before entering the central room, the barbarian had 5 body points, 1 mind point, 1 potion of healing of 4 body points, and nothing else. The dwarf had 5 body points, 1 mind point, 1 potion of healing of 4 body points, 1 potion of strength, 1 spell scroll of pass through rock, 1 spell scroll of Jenny, 1 spell scroll of rock skin, and he will, well, here are the spell scrolls cards, okay, I have taken them for playing, and he will also start with the Magical Quarrel, which needs to be mounted in a crossbow, okay, the dwarf has a crossbow, and the barbarian has another crossbow, okay. So this is probably one of the... I didn't play with this artifact in previous quests. It is a soul-breaking artifact, probably one of the best artifacts in the whole game. I decided that the original one only costed 1 body point, automatic 1 body point to the target, like a magical throwing dagger, but I thought it was enough because this is a very special artifact and I really think the heroes could need it in the final battle. So I gave it a potential a damage of 2 body points, okay, not potential, a true damage of 2 body points without any possible defense by the target. So a good shot of the Magical Quarrel in this room can change mostly everything. So we will see. Yeah, the elf should start with 5 body points, 1 mind point, and 1 potion of healing of 1 to 6 body points. He has only 1 spell, which is Pass Through Rock, and 2 spell scrolls of sleep, right? And the wizard hero will start with 4 body points, 6 mind points, 1 potion of healing of 1 to 6 body points, 1 potion of strength, 1 elixir of life, and he will start with all his spells because he uses the magic scroll of spells, except water of healing, right? So he will start with all air spells, with veil of mist and sleep water spells, and all fire spells. So yeah, I will try to play differently. The heroes has not too many potions, to be honest, but I will try to use, try to not concentrate all the, well, let's see how I play, but I will try to not concentrate all the responsibility on the barbarian. Maybe I will try to use this secret door. I think it's a good idea, but yeah, we will see. So let's play a game and see what happens on this amazing Dark Company. Okay, so before starting, as said, the dwarf disarmed this trap, if I remember well, okay, the pit trap here, not this one, because this one was triggered by the variant, that's another point, I forced it. So they know that here there are a couple of secret doors, okay, so it makes sense that they will go through this one because here there is not a pit trap, right? So I will place the elf here, okay, and yeah, I will place the dwarf here, the elf, well, yeah, well, maybe the dwarf should go first. Well, it's a difficult decision anyway. Yeah, the wizard will be here, the elf will be here, right? Okay, so I will play like this. So the barbarian will open the door. I have not placing anything else around to ease the combat. If the heroes come back, I will place the door and so on, but the wall here. Okay, so the barbarian opens the door, he sees here is the altar, right? Here's the throne. And yeah, I have here close prepared the monsters, okay? I will place exactly the same monsters as in previous playtesting. Here we have the gargoyle, right? Here we have Delzarron, right? Here is Hinsgrim. And here we have a swordman, right here. Here we have another swordman, or maybe here another swordman better. Yeah. And here the other swordman. Here we have an halberdier, another halberdier, right? Yeah, maybe here I will place now, because the heroes are placed differently than in the other playtesting, I will place here a halberdier, right? Or maybe, yeah, I will place here a halberdier and the swordman after him. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's better. Okay. And yeah, Delzarron knows the following spells: Summon Undead, Command, and Ball of Flame. Cast spells. Yeah. Here is where are the spells out here? Yeah, Ball of Flame, Summon Undead, and Command. Good. So what the heroes can do? What the heroes can do? I will place the tray here to see the rolls better. What the heroes can do? Okay, Barbarian may enter the room and attack. Well, maybe they should use some magic. They should use some magic, I think. Yeah. Well, another option could have been entering through this secret door better, instead of the principal door. Maybe through this way, right? That's another option, but yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, that's another option. Why not? Maybe the heroes could have entered through this way, but yeah, I'm playing like if they had knew what is at the other side, which of course they don't know. They should not know. Okay, anyway, I will play. Time for the Barbarian. Okay, the Barbarian will enter the room. Yeah, because the wizard may do something. He may do something or not. Wow. Well, maybe the wizard could have cast, yeah, courage spell before. Who knows? But anyway, let's play and see what happens. The Barbarian will enter the room. Okay, no, the Barbarian will better. The Barbarian will shot an arrow, maybe? Yeah, the Barbarian will shot an arrow before doing anything else. Two skulls, okay, against this halberdier, okay, so 2 skulls, the halberdier tries to defend, no black seals, 1 halberdier out. Good. Now time for the dwarf. Okay, the dwarf will open this secret door and will move 2 squares, well, just 1 square maybe. 1 square, yeah. And he will shot an arrow too against this halberdier. Why not? Yeah, he will shot an arrow too. 2 skulls, the halberdier will try to defend. No black seals, another halberdier out. This is a different situation than previous playtestings. Okay, time for the elf. The elf now can do many things. He may, for example, yes, Hinsgrim right now has no cover. That's a very important situation because he has no cover. So maybe the elf could try to sleep Thornwick. That's an option with one of his spell scrolls for sleeping, right? Or maybe he could try to move and attack Hinsgrim with the longsword. And maybe a coordinated attack with the wizard could kill Hinsgrim. Who knows? Yes, so this is an important opportunity, so the elf will move 5, 1, 2, and 3 and will attack diagonally to Hinsgrim with the longsword. Or better, because Hinsgrim, well, I know he has 4 body points or 5, I don't remember now. Let's see in the quest book. but he has 5 body points. Hinsgrim has 5 body points, right? So yeah, I will try to I will try to kill Hinsgrim, right? With the elf, with attacking with the longsword. 1 skull only. Okay, Hinsgrim defends with 6 dice. No black seals, so Hinsgrim gets his first body point of damage. Okay, time for the wizard. Now the wizard may do something, may try to kill Hinsgrim, of course. So he will move. It's a very risky, it's a so risky movement for the wizard. He has 4 body points. It's a so risky movement, right? But he has the opportunity to kill Hinsgrim with the Jenny and the Ball of Flame. Let's see what happens. So the wizard rolls 8, 1, 2, and 3. So risky, but it's a hero. And he casts Jenny spell first. So 5 dice against Hinsgrim. 2 skulls. Hinsgrim tries to defend with 6 dice. No black seals, so Hinsgrim gets 2 body points of damage more. So now Hinsgrim has 3 body points less. Okay, and now the wizard will cast Ball of Flame over Hinsgrim. So Hinsgrim rolls 3 and 1. Hinsgrim is killed. Hinsgrim is killed. Absolutely killed. So yeah, we'll take a picture of this. Let's say the incursion has been absolutely perfect by the heroes. In just 1 turn, they have killed Hinsgrim. Yeah. So, but of course the combat has not finished. Here is Delzarron, Sargon's minion, and yes, this suicide movement by the wizard will cost him for sure a lot. Probably a lot, but we will see. The wizard has the elixir of life, okay? Okay, so time for Sargon. Now Delzarron will do something. Yeah, he knows. Yeah, Delzarron will try to control the elf, right? So he will move 1 and 2 and will try to control the elf, casting command spell. So the elf has only 1 mind point, so he rolls 5. Okay, the elf has fallen under the control of Delzarron. This is so breaking a spell. So the spell puts any 1 hero under Sargon's control. The spell can be broken immediately or on a featured turn, okay, by rolling a 6, okay. Sargon on his turn can move the hero as a monster and attack other heroes. Okay, so yeah, the elf will, let's say, will attack diagonally the wizard with the longsword, right? 1 skull, the wizard tries to defend. 2 white seals, very good. The wizard is defending against the elf. Okay, the gargoyle moves 6 squares, so the gargoyle will try to kill, well, it's not absolutely necessary, but yeah, let's see. This swarman will move 1 square and will try to kill the wizard Okay, no, better. Yeah. We try to kill the wizard with 4 dice. 3 skulls, yeah. The wizard tries to defend. 2 white seals, so the wizard loses only 1 body point. Now he has 3 body points. Okay. This other swordman will move 1 and 2 and will attack the wizard. With 4 dice. 3 skulls, the wizard tries to defend. 1 white seal, so now the wizard has 1 body point only. This halberdier will move 1 square and will attack the wizard with the halberdier. 1 skull, the wizard tries to defend. This is not valid. 1 white shield. Okay. And yes, this swordman can move 1 and 2 over the elf and attack the wizard. 4 dice. 3 skulls. The wizard rolls. 2 white seals, not enough. The wizard is killed. So he drinks the potion of healing of 1 to 6 body points. And see how many? 5. Okay, so the wizard has again 4 body points. Right? And nobody can attack again the wizard by now. So the only one who has not moved for attack is the gargoyle. The gargoyle, I will check, but yeah, the gargoyles moves 6 squares, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he cannot reach the dwarf, but yeah, he will move 1, 2, 3, and 4 squares. 4 and 5, okay? I will place the gargoyle here in the corner. Yeah, interesting. The wizard, well, he has had less problems than I thought. Okay, so turn for the heroes. First of all, the barbarian. The barbarian is, let's say, yeah, the barbarian will try to do something. Yeah, he will attack this swordman with the battle axe because he has no potions. Let's see the barbarian, 3 skulls, very well. The swordman tries to defend. 2 black seals, so the swordman gets only 1 body point of damage. Bad news. Yeah. Okay, so now the dwarf. The dwarf will move 1 square, right? He will move 1 square, or yeah, he will move 1 square, or maybe he could, yeah, move 1 square trying to defend later with. And will attack with the longsword. Sorry. Yeah, the dwarf has, well, rock skin, maybe has a genius spell scroll, yeah? Okay, he will attack with the longsword this swordman. No skulls, okay, bad news. Time for the elf. Let's see if the elf recovers. 6, yeah! The elf recovers miraculously to the command spell, okay? So the elf right now has the opportunity to attack Delzarron with all his power. Okay, he may try to sleep Delzarron or not. No, he will attack Delzarron with the longsword. Because sleeping in Delzarron, well, it's not a bad idea, but yeah, Delzarron has 3 mind points. There are not too many, but yeah, well, he will move and attack with the longsword. 3 skulls. Okay, Delzarron tries to defend with 4 dice. No black seals. That means Delzarron is killed by the elf. Yeah. Great movement. Oh, the so epic end. I mean, this is a so epic end. Yeah. So it is possible. It is possible. So Delzarron had Ball of Flame and Summon Undead. So, well, actually, yeah, Summon Undead and Ball of Flame out. So Delzarron is killed. Very good. Hinsgrim is killed. But there are still Dark Company guys there. Now is the time for the wizard, who is having lots of trouble. So the wizard may try to cast Veil of Mist and try to run away to get some protection. But yeah, first of all, he will cast first. He will cast. Yeah, why not? He may cast Fire of Wrath against this one. Yeah, he will cast Fire of Wrath against this Swordman. The Swordman rolls 6. Okay, so the Swordman survives to the fire, and now he will cast Veil of Mist. So he rolls for movement, and he can move on scene through monsters 6. So yeah, 1, 2, and 3, right? So yeah, and that's all. The wizard cannot do anything else. Time for Zargon. Yeah. Zargon, yeah, the elf is the one who is more vulnerable, probably. So yeah, well, this Swordman, first of all, will attack the Barbarian, right? 3 skulls, the Barbarian rolls to defend. Yeah, only 1 white seal, so the Barbarian now has 3 body points. And now this Swordman will move 1 square here, and will let this other will let the gargoyle. Oh, sorry. This Swordman has only 1 body point, okay, and we'll let the gargoyle. Or better, another Swordman. This other Swordman, 1 and 2, will attack the Barbarian with 4 dice. 1 skull, the Barbarian tries to defend. 1 white shield, okay. Now this Halberdier, well, yeah, this Halberdier will attack or better, this Swordman will move here and attack the elf. With 4 dice, 4 skulls, the elf tries to defend. 1 white seal only, so the elf now has lose 3 body points, so now he has 2 body points, right? This Halberdier will move 1 square here and will attack diagonally the elf with 3 dice, 1 skull. The elf rolls 2 white seals. And now the gargoyle will move 1, 2, 3, 4 and will attack the elf from this side with 4 dice. 4 skulls, the elf tries to defend. 3 white seals, so the elf now has 1 body point only. Time for the Barbarian. The Barbarian will attack the Swordman, it's the only thing he can do, trying to open a breach there. 2 skulls, the Swordman tries to defend. No black seals, so this Swordman is killed. Now the Barbarian will try to enter the room. Yes, he will try to enter the room. Well, he will stay there better to let the wizard attack diagonally and so on. So time for the dwarf. The dwarf will move 1 square here to protect to gain such a square next to the door. Will attack this Swordman, which is dividing the party of heroes. With the longsword, 2 skulls, the Swordman tries to defend. No black seals, the Swordman is killed. Okay, time for the elf. Good. The elf will move here and will, let's say, maybe he could try to sleep the gargoyle, or better, combat. Yeah, because the wizard, yeah, the gargoyle has 3 main points, I guess. 3 main points, if I remember well. The gargoyle has 4 main points. It's not, there are so many. So he will try to combat against the gargoyle with the longsword, attacking diagonally, 2 skulls. The gargoyle defends with 5 dice, 1 black shield, so the gargoyle gets 1 body point of damage. Turn for the wizard. Yeah, the wizard may do something, maybe. The wizard will move 1 square here, and will cast maybe, who knows, he has no line of sight with nobody. So maybe he could cast Courage. Yeah, he will cast Courage over the elf, right? For next turn. However, the elf is mostly killed. So the elf will drink his potion of 1 to 6 body points. 2 body points, so now the elf has 3 body points and Courage spell. So, turn for the barbarian. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry. The wizard will cast Courage spell over the barbarian. Yes, that's the good trick. So the elf has only 1 body point and the potion of healing already, okay? Courage spell. So, turn for Sargon. Okay. The swordman, this swordman will attack, well, let's say, yeah. The gargoyle will attack, let's say, the gargoyle will move here and will attack the elf. With 4 dice, so 3 skulls. The elf tries to defend, so difficult. 2 white shields, not enough. Now the elf is killed. And the elf rolls for the potion. 1 body point only, okay. The elf is so close to be killed. Yeah, so, yes, of course, this halberdier will attack the elf. No skulls, okay, but the halberdier will move 1 square here and will let this swordman to attack the elf. 2 skulls, okay, so the elf rolls to defend. 1 white shield only, therefore the elf is killed. But the wizard has the elixir of life, fortunately, so the elf is killed there. Okay, the elf is killed. Well, I will remove his miniature. He was killed here. I will place there, who knows, yeah, for example, a ravel tile, okay, to represent it. And now is the turn for the barbarian. The barbarian has Courage spell. Therefore, the barbarian rolls for movement, okay, 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we roll 6 dice. We roll 6 dice thanks to Courage spell against the gargoyle. 1 skull only, very bad roll. The gargoyle rolls. No black shield, so the gargoyle gets another body point of damage, but not enough to be killed. Okay, time for the dwarf. The dwarf will shot an arrow against the dwarf will move, let's see. No, the dwarf will shot an arrow against the gargoyle with 3 dice. 2 skulls, the gargoyle tries to defend, 2 black shields, nothing happened. Okay, time for the wizard. Oh, I didn't remember that the dwarf had a spell scroll of Jenny. It had been a good situation to use it. Yeah, I will repeat. Of course, the dwarf should have used, and he also has the Magical Quarrel, okay? But he will use the Jenny spell scroll, okay? Instead of throwing, let's say, shooting a quarrel. So with the Jenny spell scroll attacking the gargoyle, 2 skulls, and the gargoyle tries to defend, 2 black seals, the same, so nothing happened. Now turn for the wizard. Yeah, the wizard, in my opinion, has line of sight now with the gargoyle, so he will cast Tempest spell over the gargoyle. So the gargoyle will miss his next turn, right? Turn for Sargon, and he can cast another spell if he wants. But a sleep spell, yeah, he will try it's the end of the story. I mean, he will try to sleep this Swarman, right? So the Swarman has 2 mind points, I guess. Yeah, the Swarman has 2 mind points. So he will throw 4 and 3. So yeah, the Swarman is sleeping, this Swarman is sleeping, and the gargoyle has Tempest spell. So the only one who can do something else, well, now it's time for Sargon. So the gargoyle misses his turn, okay? Cannot do anything. This Swarman can try to awake, right? 5 and 5, so the Swarman is still sleeping. So the only one who can do something is the Halberdier. So Halberdier will move 1 and 2 squares and will attack diagonally the wizard. 2 skulls, the wizard tries to defend, no white seals, so the wizard now has 2 body points. The wizard has no potions, right? Okay, turn for the barbarian again. Tempest spell is out. Turn for the barbarian again. The barbarian will attack the gargoyle, of course, with 4 dice. 1 skull. The gargoyle will try to defend. Yeah, 3 black seals. Okay, and yeah, the barbarian will roll for movement. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll move here to protect a little bit the dwarf, for example. Good. So, time for the dwarf. The dwarf will attack, this one is sleeping, but he knows this one cannot defend himself, but he will attack the halberdier, it's more dangerous. Okay, with the... Yeah, he has a potion of strength, so he will consume, he will attack the halberdier with the longsword. 2 skulls, the halberdier rolls, 1 black seal, so the halberdier gets 1 body point of damage. And now time for the wizard, who will attack with the staff diagonally to the halberdier. 1 skull, and the halberdier rolls. No black seals, okay, the halberdier is killed by the wizard. Good. So, time for Sargon. Let's see if the Swarman awakens. He's still sleeping, okay. So the gargoyle will move, yeah, has only 1 body point, but he will move and attack, let's say, yes, he will attack the barbarian here. He will move here and attack the barbarian. It's his bigger menace. So he attacks, 4 dice, 3 skulls. The barbarian tries to defend. Okay, I will roll again because this is a mess. 1 white seal only, so the barbarian has 1 body point. Good. Turn for the barbarian. The barbarian will move, will turn 90 degrees and will attack the gargoyle. One skull only, the gargoyle rolls. One black shield. Okay. Yeah. Turn for the dwarf. The dwarf will try to kill the gargoyle, of course. 10, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And he will attack the gargoyle. With the, yes, he will consume the potion of strength. So now he can attack with 5 dice. 2 skulls. The gargoyle tries to defend. 1 black shield only, so the gargoyle is killed by the dwarf. So only 1 swordman with 1 body point of the Dark Company. The last one of the Dark Company. The last of the Dark Company. Okay, so turn for the wizard. The wizard will move 1 square and will attack with the staff. The swordman is sleeping, so he cannot defend. Ah, no skulls. The wizard is not able to kill it. Surprisingly. Turn for the swordman. He will try to awake. 3 and 2. So he's still awakened. The barbarian attacks him. 1 skull, so he cannot defend. The swordman is killed forever. Okay, and the heroes. Well, yeah, here we have the elf. So of course, the wizard would try to, with the elixir of life, will try to revive the elf, of course. Here. So yeah. Here is the wizard trying to heal. Yeah, well, it's a bit complicated this thing, but trying to heal the elf, reviving him. So yeah, this has been the Dark Company. The 4 heroes have survived with the help of the elixir of life, of course. So yeah, so it has been demonstrated that even playing conservative, just in the previous playtest, I think I didn't, and I have not used it either. The Magical Quarrel, I mean, rock skin, pass through rock, spell scrolls. The barbarian has 1 body point, but he still has 1 potion of 4 body points. Another potion of 4 body points is belonged by the dwarf, and 5 body points he has still. The elf died, of course, but he still had pass through rock spell and 2 spell scrolls of sleep. I mean, and the wizard has 2 body points and no potions. Well, a potion of strength and swift wind spell. But well, and of course nothing else. The spell ring and band of magic, of course. So yeah, the adventure has been really difficult, but the heroes have succeeded at the end. They have succeeded, and all of them survived. It has not been impossible. It has not been impossible. And as said, I have played so conservative, in a so conservative way. So, in my opinion, the quest is well designed like now, and as said, I will think about maybe I could make some other tests, maybe arriving through the east door, but if they arrive through the east door, for example, on this very last level, and they go through all these rooms, the heroes don't go through that way, they go through these rooms, and they skip this room was really difficult, so if they skip it and just go through this way, they would have even better than I have fight right now with the heroes, because they will they would have arrived even with more resources than the resources that the heroes have arrived. The quest is well designed. I mean, it's well balanced. It's not an easy quest, but it's not an impossible quest. The last combat is decisive, is deathful. Everything is decided in the last combat. But yeah, heroes used to have the elixir of life, used to have the magical quarrel. I mean, they have tools to fight against Delzarron and Hinsgrim. Even the elf was even convinced by Sargon's magic by using the command spell, and even though they won the battle anyway. So this has been the end. The Dark Company Redesign. I have here the quest book, and yeah, I will probably introduce some changes, just a few of them. Maybe the spell scrolls, I will change a little bit the spell scrolls, some spell scroll position I will change. Not sure if I should include another potion of cleverness. Maybe should be include an extra potion of cleverness, because exists the risk of having a hero entering in shock. On this adventure, the barbarian has entered in shock twice. Okay, so the 2 potions of healing were consumed, right? But it is true that the heroes may enter in shock also in the Shrine of Learning. They can enter in shock also here in the cursed warehouse room, and also there is a trap which causes mind points. And also now I decided to give Badingorfel the ability of damaging mind points. So yes, I think a potion of cleverness is needed. Maybe in the desk of level 3, I will place it probably in the desk of level 3. Maybe there, instead of the potion of healing, could be a good idea. Maybe could be a good idea, yes, because the barbarian has a potion of healing, the dwarf has a potion of healing. Still, yeah, maybe it's a good idea. Place there, for example, a spell scroll, because yeah, on this I'm talking about this very room of level 3, because here originally in the original quest there were the elixir of life, the kind of elixir of life, and now we have 3 random spell scrolls and a potion of healing. So I will place only probably I will place only probably 2 random spell scrolls and a potion of cleverness, and maybe the potion of healing maybe should be placed, if I place it finally, or maybe the potion of healing maybe should be here. Well, I should think about it. I should think about it, but yeah, here in the desk probably. Yeah, probably I will place there the potion of cleverness, better than because here is the alchemist's bench, and I will remove 1 spell scroll from here, and the potion of healing, place it here. I'm really thinking about placing it in another place or just removing it, because on this level there is already a potion of healing here, and yeah, but it's true, and there is also a potion of healing here. Well, it's a little bit bad compensated, to be honest, because this way there is no potions of healing. So maybe I should place this potion of healing on this chest, for example, remove the potion of healing from here, well, yeah, the potion of healing from here, maybe I should place it here. Because the Shrine of Strength, it is a bit dangerous to use the Shrine of Strength. It's a bit dangerous. If they have low number of potions or low number of mind points, it is dangerous. Yeah, I will think about it. But maybe I could remove one potion of healing. Why not? I could do it, maybe. Okay, this is the end. Not sure if I will playtest it again, but I think it is not actually needed to playtest because right now I have playtested the most conservative way. It is true that this party of heroes were well equipped. It is true since the beginning of the quest, but it is also true that they were not too well equipped. I mean, their equipment was rather normal equipment that a party of heroes may have at the end of the game system campaign. So actually I don't think they were so well equipped for this adventure. They was just well equipped, that's all. So I don't see, I mean, I said I have to think about it, but I don't see the need of having so many potions of healing. Maybe I can remove one of them. In previous playtesting, in the last playtesting campaign, it was a comment by the players, and they played this adventure a little bit more easy, okay? But it was true. It's in some way, not in others. But it is true that they thought that there were many potions of healing, and I removed one. To this very book. Okay, we have played it right now. I removed one, but I am still thinking in removing another one, right? But as said, I have to think about it, or maybe just keep those potions, and if the heroes finish with them, okay, those are rewards. So why not? They can finish with them. Those are rewards. Why not? Right? They have finished with 2 potions of healing. It's rather good. It's rather good. So, okay, bye bye, thank you, and let's see how I write all of these topics on the new version of the quest book, which I hopefully become the very last one and the one to be published. Bye bye.